Welcome to Talkpoint, your trusted source for verified, balanced, and independent Congress of US and global affairs. A federal court has once again ruled against former President Donald Trump's effort to restrict funding for the Supplementary Nutrition Associate Program, better known as SNAP. The decision marks another significant moment in the long-running legal battle over food aid in the United States as millions of Americans continue to rely on this benefit to afford basic nutrition. During his administration, President Trump proposed and several rule changes aimed at tightening eligibility for SNAP. The most controversial among them was a plan to restrict state waivers and the follow allowed people in high-income planned areas to receive benefit without meeting state work requirements. Administration officials said the rule was designed to encourage employment and reduce dependency on federal aid, but critics warned that it would unfairly harm low-income families and vulnerable individuals. In a landmark ruling, D.S. District Judge Barry Weil and Washington, D.C. struck down the proposed regulation, describing it as arbitrary and capricious. They could find that the administration had failed to acknowledge justice and resolve and did not fully consider the economic realities facing struggling Americans, particularly during times of crisis such as the COVID-19 pandemic. This ruling effectively protected benefits for hundreds of thousands of people who would have otherwise lost food assistance. The Trump administration faced multiple legal struggles on SNAP during its tenure. Another court later blocked an effort to end what's known as categorical eligibility, a policy that allowed states to automatically extend benefits to certain low-income households, including families with children who received free school meals. Judges in several states agreed that the proposed restriction would violate federal law and increase food insecurity nationwide. While this ruling played out, the White House itself an understanding different conduct transformation, a series of evolution and maintenance projects unrelated to the SNAP dispute. Government records show that during 2017 and 2018, the White House underwrote extensive updates include the replacement of the West Wing heating and cooling system, structural repairs, fresh paint, and modernized office and bathrooms. Officials from the General Service Administration said these upgrades were part of a long-planned maintenance schedule, not a political decision or a personal luxury project. However, some online commentary at the time drew symbolic contrast, the White House receiving fresh renovates while Millers and Americans faced uncertainty about their food benefit. While this comparison made for viral headline, official records make clear that the two events were not connected. Since taking office, the Biden administration has reversed many of the Trump-era SNAP restrictions and expanded benefit to respond to rising food costs and post-pandemic recovery needs. The Department of Agriculture has increased monthly allotment and worked with states to improve access for low-income families, seniors, and children. As of 2025, more than 14 million Americans continue to receive SNAP status and making it one of the most important social safety net programs in the country. Analysts say that the legal challenges during the Trump year underscore uncomplaining to reforming food year programs in the United States. While some argue that statutory requirements encourage self-reliance, others emphasize that access to food is a basic necessity that should not depend on political debate. Meanwhile, White House renovation, both under the Trump and Biden administration, have remained a standard part of government maintenance, ensuring that one of the world's most recognized buildings remains functional, secure, and historically preserved. The contrast between policy beaters and presidential optics continues to highlight how easily narrative can collide in the public eye, especially when issues of poverty, governments, and symbolic interest. As cultural and political debate and government maintenance outplay put in parallel, one message remains constant. Programs like SNAP continue to serve a lifeline for millions of America and made. This is Talkpoint bringing you verified, factual, and balanced coverage of the stories that shape and the nation, the world. Stay informed, stay thoughtful, and subscribe for more reliable updates on US policy, economics, and politics.